Welcome back to the farm, guys. I just greased the loader on the M6 here, and now I'm gonna take it to the trench. We're gonna start filling up the trench silo that's in front of the milk barn here. We finished filling up the other silo it's on the other side of the manure pit that way. We finished filling it last night and got it all covered up, and so today we're gonna start filling up here. We're just gonna start piling in front of, there's the silage that's left in the back of the trench here, and I opened up the other trench silo that's on down the road, and we'll start feeding out of it starting tomorrow. I got my first load of the day on the wagon. We're starting on this field that's, the milk barn is right across the road. I'll show y'all when I get back around. But if y'all will remember, I'm on the front half right now. The back half was actually planted before the front half. I think it was like maybe a week before, maybe more like 5 days probably, because we had manure spread on this front half. But I want to cut all the way around the field once, so the trucks can have a lane to get out and get to the road and go to the trench. And then I'm gonna, after I get around the field once, I'm going to stay on the back half, and I'm gonna chop it first. And that's the plan for today. When you're opening up a field, you always end up dumping in a lot of awkward positions. Once you get the first 2 rounds off of it, then you're good to go. It's a whole lot smoother. This is our biggest corn silage field. It's about 50 acres, so we're gonna be on this field for a while, probably at least 4, maybe 5 days. Today is Friday, and tomorrow is Saturday, and then we won't be chopping on Sunday. So I'm hoping that we can get this back half done by Saturday. This truck quit on us. We spent the last hour and a half or so getting the old C60 out of retirement, and we had to, it doesn't have a tailgate like the International or the blue Chevrolet has, so we had to make a wooden board to put on there, so we would hold the silage on there. But we're back at it now, and gonna start chopping, get back to chopping up corn. I guess Dad forgot to leave a path for me to cut down the field and make a land, so I guess I'm gonna keep going around and around for a while. I got the inrows off this field, this half of the field, but I guess I gotta keep going around and around because there's no path for me to cut through the field. And Mason and Uncle Bob are currently, they're taking the blue Chevrolet to Phillies, the local shop in town, and they're gonna fix it. Hopefully, I don't know, depends on what's wrong with it. We might have it back next week, hopefully. Got a random 8-foot swath of down corn for some reason. There were just several spots in this pass that were down. I really don't know why. The old C60 back in action. That used to be one of the main silage hauling trucks before we got the blue Chevrolet. That one and the International were the two trucks. The International was one that was every day, but when we needed 2 trucks, we'd have that one also. Ever since we got that Ford this winter, see, that one used to go, what Daddy would take in shavings with to bed the freestalls. But ever since we got that, picked up that Ford this winter, that one's pretty much been in retirement, so we had to bring her out of retirement. I can't put as much on that truck with that wooden tailgate on it, like as much as I put on the other ones, because they have obviously have the metal tailgates. But still, having that truck is a lot better than just running one and having me sit here and wait on a lot. Get out and stretch a little bit and clean the header off. Gonna have to have 2 hands. Back to chopping. Probably tell from some of the clips that you've already seen, but this corn in this field was half that I'm on right now. It's a whole lot drier than what we've been chopping. This was actually planted the same day as the first field that we chopped, but like I said in the previous video, we wanted to chop that other field behind the house before we came to this one, because it's mostly a hill and the corn on it would dry up quick, even though it was planted probably 4 or 5 days after this corn was planted. but it's not too dry yet, but it's getting close. But it'll still be good feed. And as you can see, on the other side, the front half of the field, it's a whole lot greener than this half. And this half does have some green spots in it, but most of the field, it's a lot drier than we've been chopping. But we're gonna keep on rolling here. I don't know if we'll get done by end of tomorrow like I was hoping. We had the whole truck ordeal that kind of put us back, so but we'll get as much done as we can this weekend. The good thing about the corn being a little drier is I can go a little faster. This tractor will take it about 3 mile an hour, 3.5 in some spots. Pretty much most of the field at 3 mile an hour, so that's pretty good. Sorghum over there could use a rain. We haven't. We had a decent rain last week. I think it was Wednesday, maybe. I can't remember. But other than that, pretty much end of July and most of August has been dry. That sorghum is starting to head out now, so it really needs the rain right now. Would help. There's a 30% chance tomorrow. Well, there was this morning, but I don't think we're going to get nothing out of it. It's getting a little dry around here. Well, this is probably going to be the last load for today. Burrell's got a football game tonight. We're going to go to that. We had a good day. We could have had a great day if the truck wouldn't have broke down and we lost about an hour and a half there. But we could finish this section tomorrow. I'm not sure though. We just have to see how it goes. I'm on my phone right now because my GoPro's down at the milk barn. But we popped a spring on this chopper. It's a spring that holds them front rollers down that pull the corn into the chopper from the header. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Might just take that spring off the other chopper or hook to the other chopper. We'll just have to see. Well, we decided to switch choppers. We're running the newer chopper now. We just thought it'd probably take too much time to change the springs out, and then we might break the spring off of this chopper on the other one, just because this spring's only been on this chopper and it's wore different on the other one. So we just thought it'd be better off just switching choppers. This one still does a good job processing. It's not as good as the corning processor on that other one. But anyway, about an hour later, we're back in the field and chopping corn. We got Mason running the Chevrolet today, the C60. Just giving Ina a break. And Uncle Andy is still running the International truck. I thought I'd show y'all what broke on the other chopper. But is this spring right here. It holds these two rollers, feed rollers down, so it'll pull, keeps pressure on them, so they'll pull the corn into the chopper. So it just snapped, and then what happened was these rollers just popped up, and then it wouldn't pull corn into the chopper anymore. So that's what happened to the other chopper. Anytime you have a dry spell where your crops are under stress, you can definitely tell where the good and the bad spots are in your field. This side of the section that I'm chopping on is great. It's really good. It's almost probably perfect moisture. But once I get to the bottom of the hill down there, and on the other side, it's really dry. So it just all depends on how good your soil is. Finished up that half of the field, and now I'm going back up to the house and gonna park this rig in the shed. We won't be chopping any tomorrow, but I'll see you guys Monday when we get back to rolling.